Hello to all you fellow prisoners of the Second Phantom Zone. This is Wade bringing you a complete Supercell CWL war recap. This is the first 2 days of CWL, everybody's favorite thing in the world. So we only got a few attacks this first day. The first one we're going to look at is number 28 by ICW. And ICW does a Bowitch here. I think it's got a little bit of a queen charge in it. Maybe. We'll see in a second once it gets started. This is really well thought out, really well developed. I like this attack. These kinds of bases can be kind of tricky. No queen charge, just healers in the middle, just trying to keep everything up. But this kind of attack is really good. This design is really good at getting in here and getting these island defenses like this single target Inferno, which could be that could zap everything. Here come the CC troops. Nice freeze on the Inferno. There's a jump there to get into that single target. Boy, those healers are getting pounded. Wizards are going to go in now to take out that Inferno tower, as you will see here. Giants and bowlers come out of the siege barracks. So now all that's taken out. Still has a rage left, and has a lot of witches and skellies running through and everything, and some wizards as well. So you see what's going on up top, and there's the last rage. Still has the Archer Queen and the Barb King ability, which is really nice. Pops the Archer Queen there, but they're going to join up with these healers here, and that's going to keep them up. I'm going to speed it up a little bit here while we get through this section. The Archer Queen's going to get this multi-target, and then there's just too much left in terms of firepower to prevent this attack from being a 3-star. So good job there, ICW. I really like that strategy. That was cool. Alright. We got one more Expo, which will be dealt with here. And that's all she wrote for it. So there's the 3-star. We got 2 more. The next one we're going to look at is number 7. Alright, so we're going to look at this attack by Harleen Quinzell. This is a quad quake with Yetis and Witches. Going to start setting the funnel here. It's a big wide funnel. But I mean, if you look at that quad quake, that opens up the entire base. Every section is open, including the town hall, which is really well done. So just pathing everything in. Ice golems are down in front of it, the troops, and now the push starts. It's got a couple of cleanup troops around the edges, which is nice. I mean, that backside stuff is what makes the difference between a 2-star and a 3-star. Gets caught in the tornado trap here for just a little bit. That's okay. Helping to take out the Lava Hound and the Loons. Yeti Mites are rolling through, tearing everything up. Barb King's taking out Inferno Towers, even though he just went down. That P.E.K.K.A. just got roasted by the single target, but that's okay because the Royal Champion's coming around the backside, helping to clean up defenses and whatnot, which is really going to protect everything else. So now, I mean, if you look at the defenses that are left, there's really nothing in this base that's going to stop what Quinzell has left. And I mean, look at what's coming around now. Lots of skeletons. Luckily, one split. Oh, there's Teslas up here. That's what it is. Those witches are going to get roasted. Yep. But that's okay because the Royal Champion is going to come up here and get this Tesla. And that's all she wrote. So nice job, Harleen. And then finally, we're going to look at K9. They hit number 4 with the Yetis, Witches, and Bowlers. So kind of does a hero funneling technique here. Healers on the Grand Warden, and then there'll be healers on the Archer Queen. Nice quad quake there as well. As you will see in a second, the Archer Queen will come down here with healers as well, pushing in, just setting that funnel. That Yeti is sacrificed to ensure that everything goes where K9 wants them to go. And now the pathing is set for the main thrust of the attack. And here come the Yetis, the bowlers, and the witches. And they are going to push into this base. Warrior Champions now on the backside. Town Hall's about to go down. It does now. Lots of multi-target Infernos. Royal Champion pops her ability because she's getting hammered by the scatter shot. It's gone. And now it's just a push through this base. That last scatter shot's going to get taken out here in a minute. In just a second. Right now. Oh, no, I thought I would say that at the correct time. So, and look at everything rolling through the base. Now there's nothing left. As I always say, there's nothing left that's going to stop this portion of the attack. This Archer Queen is doing her best wall breaker ability for whatever reason. Lots of bowlers down here at the bottom. Still has the Barb King up as well. He's going to beat through this wall hopefully soon and be able to help with cleanup around the edge. He's going to turn to the left, but that's okay. When I say the left, I mean his left. Now he's going back to his right, and he's going to come through and clean everything up. So I'm going to speed it up a little bit. And there is the 3-star. Really nice plan, nice execution there, K9. So next we're going to go to day 2. And this one has a lot more good attacks. Now I'm not including any of mine because my attacks suck. They didn't suck. My first, for day 1, I had a 99%. My miners were at the last defense ready to take it out when I ran out of time, which is extremely frustrating, as anybody knows. And then I accidentally dropped spells on the outside of the base instead of where I wanted them to go for my second attack. So just is what it is. Everybody's doing a great job. So we're going to look at Pro Guerra. They were number 1 going into our war with them. So it could have been a little iffy with them. But fortunately, we really dominated this war. So we are in first place. I'll show you that at the end of the video. This is BeerMonkey. BeerMonkey does a hybrid here. Just going to start pushing through the base. Going to use a super wall breaker here. Nice use of the Barb King for the funnel. Now the Archer Queen has a path directly into the base. Nice use of the Rage there. So she's going to push in, take out the Archer Queen, hopefully lure out the clan castle. Gonna need to freeze. There you go. Freeze that single target Inferno. Archer Queen just rolls around. She's going to need another freeze. Poison down on the clan, on the CC. And the Edrag is gone. And now the pathing is set up for everything to push right into the core. Here come the hogs and the miners. Heal down first. Great job. Really good pathing there to get the siege barrack hogs in with the hogs that BeerMonkey cooked himself. So nice heal placement there. Last 2. And that is a multi-target Inferno, which is not going to be a problem for what's left. So plenty of hogs, plenty of miners, and they will get the job done. So there's a hidden Tesla up top. And Archer Queen maybe will get through this section. Yep, she'll stay up, I think. And that's going to be all she wrote for this base. I'm going to speed it up a little bit there. And there's the 3-star. So good job there, BeerMonkey. The next one we're going to look at is from Sky. Sky does a Queen Charge Gobo. Sky does this a lot. And on the farm at K Farm, we came over to Phantom Zone 2 for CWL. And have fun every time we come over here with the guys and ladies over here in the Phantom Zone. So just pushing that queen in, easy CC pull there. Rage comes down to keep the queen up. She's going to take out the Edrag first, I think. Yep, and then the balloon. Now she can push in. She'll be able to get the Archer Queen. Here comes the Wall Wrecker. Golem's down. Wizards to help with the funneling. Wall breakers, I don't know why Sky takes the wall breakers, because you don't need them. I mean, quite frankly, it's just, you know, one of them little nitpicking things, I guess. So, kind of is what it is. Valks out of the wall wrecker, and good jump placement to get the Valks and the bowlers into this section. Now, the Eagle's about to go down. Both Inferno Towers are down at this point. Still has both heroes and a ton of troops left. So this attack was really, really well done. This clan had this base several different times. I think some of our upper clan members did Dragbat on it a few times. We were just encouraging everybody, you know, be ready and watch other people's attacks, because other people's attacks did really well with it. So just clean up now, speed it up, and that's all she wrote. Great job, Sky. All right, so our next one we're going to look at is from Gold Pup. And all right, so if there are members of the Phantom Zone that have never seen my videos before, I don't do dips and I don't do hits on non-max bases. It's not that I'm trying to pick on anybody, but it's just the way it is. I don't like to, I don't feel like it's a fair attack if you're hitting a base that's not high level, if that makes sense. So as long as the base has every defense that it's supposed to have at that town hall level, I will show it, no problem at all. But if you're a town hall 12 facing a town hall 12 and it doesn't have an eagle, or it doesn't have the extra Inferno Tower or something like that. Same thing for an 11. If you're facing an 11 and it doesn't have an eagle, I don't show those attacks, because I don't feel like they're fair representations of high level attacks. Not that your attack wasn't good, but it's just you really can't learn a whole lot from those style of attacks. So Archer Queen is pushing through down here. She's gotten one air defense and one, I think I watched this attack live too, which was cool. She's gotten one air defense and one wizard tower. So this Edrag comes down to help with funneling. The baby dragon does too, and gets a second wizard tower, which was really nice. Good value there. Edrag still pushing through, setting that funnel. Wants those drags to come straight down through the town hall. Oh, nope, going to start them at the bottom down here with the Archer Queen. So look at, I mean, 50% of this base was cooked before the main thrust of the attack had even started. So finally drops a rage. I mean, good gracious, look at what's left on this base. Nothing hardly. Just a couple of wizard towers, one up top, one down here. Going to get in. Here comes the Edrag out of the clan castle finally. But this base was toasted. Still has 5 bat spells. Here come the bats. Knows that the that wizard tower is targeting something else, so it's tanked. Single target infernos are not a problem. These bats are going to go up here. Has plenty of freezes. Can freeze that wizard tower. Good freeze placements. Really, really good value. I hope it keeps that wizard tower, and it's gone. Good job. Woo! That was close. Oh, the bats got caught up in the tornado trap, which is okay because they did their job, and I'm going to speed it up now just to get through the rest of this attack. The bats did what they needed to effectively. Lots of air skelly traps. The dragons take those out, and great job there, Gold Pup. And so let's look at the next one here. Look at our next attack here. This one's from Soot, and Soot is hitting this base design that we saw several times. Does a hybrid here. Going to drop several cocoa loons to soak up the bombs, as you will see. Probably wanted that baby dragon to last a little bit longer, but that worked out okay. That wizard's still doing some work. Soaking up some bombs there. Just going to protect the Archer Queen and the healers. Good. Unfortunately, didn't get that rage down fast enough and had to pop the AQ ability probably a little bit earlier than what Soot wanted to do, but it works out in the end. I'm going to take out these balloons and then push in and get the hidden Teslas and these cannons and stuff. So, Barb King finally goes down. Drops the jump. I didn't watch this one, so I'm not sure where the Archer Queen is going to go. Gets caught by a tornado trap. Interesting use of the giant bombs there. She was going to get this gold storage, and then she will jump in. So good value there. Allow her to push down, push through. Good rage. Siege Barrack is down now. So the Archer Queen's going to get 2 Inferno Towers and a Town Hall here. Like I said, great value. And here comes the Hogs and Miners, and they will push through the base here. Then the Miners come out of the backside of the, or come out of the siege machine. Archer Queen is tanking for a lot of this stuff. She goes down, and those healers are about to be gone as well. So Grand Warden's coming through. Just taking everything out. Wizards are helping on the backside. And I mean, there's enough Hogs and Miners now that they're going to take everything out on this base. Really well done attack. Pops the Grand Warden ability there. Has a few Hogs left. P.E.K.K.A.'s banging on that Dark Elixir storage. And this base is whooped. So really nice job there to Soot. These Hogs are going to go get that hidden Tesla. That poison does nothing to it. And that's all she wrote. So good job there, Soot. The next one we're going to look at is from MysterioBlanco. And he hits number 13. Same base. Just going to do a Dragbat here. Sending in his Barb King and Archer Queen. And they are rolling through. Going to get an air defense and maybe a wizard tower down here. This is a much more developed base than the last one we saw. So Archer Queen may not push far enough in. I'm not sure. Or they may come from the same place. Just riding their way through. Here comes the Edrag to help with the funnel. You can tell when a clan is not a high-level clan when you got 4 or 5 guys with the same base design. Yep, she's going to get that second wizard tower, which was nice value. The Edrag's going to come over and join up with the rest of the dragons, which was great too. 50% of the base is destroyed already. Just pushing everything through. The Stone Slammer there is going to come down and help with the Eagle. Single target Infernos, pops the Grand Warden ability just to get through these Teslas and everything. Here comes the Edrag out of the Town Hall. And now it's bat time. Gonna need to freeze some things here to get through this section. Single target Infernos are going down. Gonna go over here and get the Town Hall. Bats are finally coming back up. Freeze. Oh, I should have used it for the Wizard Tower. That's okay. That's alright. You got a lot of balloons coming up here. They get caught in the tornado trap. Some of them do. That's okay. Grand Warden and this one dragon's doing some work. And we'll speed it up here and take out the rest of this base. So there's the 3-star. Good job, MysterioBlanco. And that's it. So the next one we're going to look at is, we got one more, and that's from Chongo on number 7. And Chongo does a mass Edrag attack here. So, as you will see, everything is about to get started. Here comes the Edrag. One down on the bottom down here. This is just to open up the pathing. This will allow Chongo to push straight into the Town Hall and to the scatter shots. Balloons coming down with the Edrags. Raging through as well. Has several freezes too. Town Hall's about to go down. And it does now. So freeze there. Freeze on the Eagle. And the balloons are almost to the Eagle. Still has the heroes and pushing through along with the Royal Champion. She's taking stuff out as well. Popped her ability. Still 2 single target Infernos left, which could be bad news. But luckily, the Archer Queen takes it out. And now, nothing is going to stop this attack. So really nice plan. Nice pathing there to MysterioBlanco. Has a couple of Edrags left, plus the Archer Queen and the Royal Champion. And they are going to finish this attack off, speed it up. And that's all she wrote. So good job on day 2. And let's go ahead and look at day 3 now. So we're going to look at day 3 against Excalibur. We have one attack to look at today, and that is from K9. Just a lot of dips and engineered bases. And for all you... people just know I don't deal with those. It's just not a fair representation of a good attack. So K9 is going to do a Dragbat here. Drops the Edrag. Great Coco Loon there to get, look at that funnel. That's really nice. Going to be able to get this, maybe get this cannon. Yep, there we go. So that's really good use of that, that baby dragon Edrag. Got a lot of stuff taken out. And look at this, that Edrag goes straight for the Inferno Tower. It's going to die real soon, but I mean, really good use of the funnel there. Baby drag still rolling around the bottom. Here comes the main thrust of the attack. And I think K9 drops all of his heroes in at the same time. Yeah, Barb King and Archer Queen and everything together at the same time. Pops the Grand Warden ability for the Town Hall. Here comes everything rolling through. And now it's time for the bats. And they're going to start tearing everything a new one. Luckily, the bats go where they're being tanked, and which really helps everything out. I think those scatter shots took out a lot of the bats, but they did enough damage that it wasn't a problem, and still has 2 freezes. So has the Royal Champion. She just went down, but I mean, look at what's left. There's a lot left in this attack. to push through. Tornado trap's not a problem because there's not, I mean, just 2 archer towers left aren't really going to do anything to the amount of dragons and balloons that are left. So, really well done. Great attack there, K9. I'm going to speed it up a little bit since they're puffing on storages and stuff. Have a couple of barbarians, not really enough to do anything. These dragons are going to go up here and clear out the rest of the base. So, nice job there, K9. Really good attack. Alright, so we're going to go to day 4. And this was the biggest problem, which is Shenzhen. For Shenzhen, we were heavily outnumbered in this war, and we lost by 5, so it was a lot closer than what it could have been. But just didn't have the weight to keep up with these guys. They were way heavier than we were. So this is Lava Pup. Lava Pup does a Yeti Bowitch, which is a popular attack at our higher levels. Gonna do a Grand Warden walk here. Oh no, we have 2 here. I was wrong. And we have Lava Pup and K9. So K9 is in a lot of videos. So just setting the funnel at the Grand Warden. And here comes the Barb King, the Siege Barracks, P.E.K.K.A. And now everything's funneled into the base with the Quad Quake. And now the fun starts. The main damage producers in this base are opened up right now. The Inferno Towers and the Town Hall, the Scatter Shots, and the Eagle Artillery. Nice freeze there on the Town Hall and the Scatter Shot there. Scatter Shot's gone, so now the Archer Queen is just going to come down here. She's going to get the Eagle. And luckily, you got this major thrust of the attack over here is busting through everything, just tearing everything up. Here comes some Yetis on the back end. They decide to join the fun. Pops the Archer Queen ability. She takes out the Inferno Tower. So now all of the major problems that could, all the stuff that could be a problem in this attack are done. Has one little Yeti up here, dropping Yeti mites to take it. It's going to take out this Archer Tower eventually. And now just the rest of the attack is rolling through. Bowlers and Yetis, and got some healers on them, so that's nice. Just keeping them up. And that Yeti is going to help clean up there, up top. Just help with the cleanup process. Just barreling through the base. Going to get this Teslan cannon. Some wizards also behind. Now, it's just a matter of cleanup. And so, great job there to Lava Pup. Alright, so we have one more we're going to look in this war. It's K9. K9 does the same attack, the Yeti Bowitch, with the Quad Quake. And I mean, obviously this base is not quite as complicated as the last one. So doing the Grand Warden walk, just trying to set that funnel. That Yeti down there is helping as well. And now the main thrust of the attack can commence. A few healers on that archer, not really going to help it too much, but it's going to also push everything into the core of that base, as you will see here in a minute. So here comes the main thrust of the attack. P.E.K.K.A. out front. Here comes the Royal Champion. She'll help around the backside. CC is a Edrag and a balloon, not a problem. Poison comes down. Lord, I cannot imagine. I am a Town Hall 11, and I struggle with all the different things that are happening in that attack. I can't imagine being these upper-level Town Halls with an extra hero and stuff, so... I mean, look how quickly the main thrust hollowed out the core of this base. It is wrecked. So, Royal Champion's going to pop her ability maybe soon. Yeah, right here. There it is. Gets that ability. And now she's almost healed back up. She's running up here to help take out everything else. A couple of healers on everything. Those, that Tesla cannon aren't a problem. And now it's just cleanup. So I'm going to speed it up a little bit here. Luckily, Royal Champion can jump over walls, which helps with cleanup as well. So good job there, K9. Like I said, unfortunately, just couldn't quite, you know, get there. We kept it close, but no cigar. So we're going to go to day 5 now. We got a bunch of attacks from day 5. And we'll go ahead and get started with those. The first one we're going to look at is from PennyLane. Penny does a queen charge, a quad quake queen charge mass hog. That goes really, really well. I mean, it's got all the Town Hall 11 defenses. You know, you can't help if the walls and whatnot are terrible, but drops the Edrag to help with the funnel. Archer Queen's going to come down. Probably should have dropped a rage a little bit sooner to save the Archer Queen ability, because it's going to pop right here, I think, if I recall correctly. No, it's going to keep her up. So, good job there. She's pushing through. Clan Castle comes out. It's the Edrag and Balloon. Nice poison there. Going to get the Eagle maybe before the CC gets there. Yep, there it is. And the Edrag goes down. Now the Archer Queen pops her ability. She's going to start walking around again. Siege Barrack comes down. Icy Golems. Archer Queen's going to start turning around a little bit. She'll probably turn around and head back into the base here in a second. Maybe. Nope, she's going to follow everything else. That's okay. And, oh, great. The healers decide that Ice Golem, whose whole objective is to die and freeze everything, needs to be kept up. That's just tremendous. So now the main thrust of the attack is underway. Lots of heals. One more left. Pops the Grand Warden ability. And just ripping through this base. Look at that mass of hogs. They're going to tear everything up. And that's all she wrote, because there's no more splash damage to cause a problem. Well, there's that bomb tower, but that's not a problem. Lots of skellies. But those hogs are going to turn around and take those out now. And that is a 3-star. So good job there, Penny. The next one we're going to look at is from BeerMonkey, and BeerMonkey does a Dragbat, one of my favorites, because I remember when I first started playing Clash, I was so far behind everybody that whenever a new meta attack came along, I always felt like I was, 3 steps behind everyone, with me not, being up at the higher levels to be able to do an attack. And I remember when the bats dropped, I was a Town Hall 10, and you could just rip a base a new one with Dragbats, and I was so excited. So it's kind of a personal favorite of mine because of the fact that I was able to use the meta that was there for Dragbats. So, and so here comes the push coming through. Pops the Grand Warden ability, going to take out the Edrag in the core. Bats are down now because the single target Inferno is distracted. Now there's only one more wizard tower left, so there's a lot of space for these bats to roll through. Gonna get the eagle right here, right now. Luckily, the dragons move off of the that section with the that single target. Uses the last freeze there. Good freeze of use. It's gonna push the balloons and everything towards that single target inferno, which will then allow the balloons to clean up the rest of the base. So I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Most of the bats go down to the air bomb. It's like one little bat. Good split there by the dragons to get both things there. And then that's it. So really nice attack, BeerMonkey. Next, we're going to look at Gold Pup. This is number 15. And Gold Pup does a mass frozen drag attack. This one's interesting. Hero Archer Queen comes down. I mean, she's going to walk a little bit, so it's not really a charge so much, but it's not Sui heroes either. Because she's got healers on her. So she's going to roll around here. Gold Pup is actually going to get 2 air defenses. Really nice value on this main thrust of the attack. And I think if I can guess what Gold Pup was planning, it did not go exactly the way Gold Pup wanted it to. But at the same time, it worked out anyway. So Stone Slammer's starting to roll through. Here come the double dragons out of the clan castle. Nice freeze on the eagle. And now the Archer Queen can step up and take out the eagle. And great value. So this dragon is going to start puffing on the town hall, which opens up the Giga Tesla. That could have been bad because these dragons are not going to the town hall. They kind of split off a little bit. But that dragon puffed on it a little bit. Opened, got about halfway down with the health. So the Archer Queen is about to go down here. Actually, she still has her ability, so pops the ability there. She's going to get that storage, going to get the Archer Tower here, and she's gone now, but Gold Pup still has a freeze left, and going to freeze this air defense, because that's the biggest problem up to this point, is that air defense. Barb King finally goes down. Going to get the air defense and the Archer Tower, and then look at the luck here. They go down here, they get the Tesla, and they're going to get the Town Hall. They don't have to sit on the Town Hall very long, and as they run away from it, it doesn't, the Giga Bomb doesn't bother them. So that was, you know, I don't know if that was planned, but it worked out really well. So let's speed it up a little bit. I like that frozen Edrag attack. That's fun. You don't really see that too much. You usually see bats with dragons. So good job there, Gold Pup. We have 2 more. We're going to look at number 12 by Bits and Pieces. And Bits and Pieces does a Queen Walk Mass Hog. Going to start here with an Edrag. And he will start puffing and puffing and puffing. I hope everybody's life is starting to get back to normal again. I've been telling everybody I've been thinking about you and everything, and I feel like we all hate each other in this country so much these days, which is ridiculous. But you know, I love everybody. I don't care what your politics are. I don't care what your religion is. I don't care what your race is. Don't care who you like, who you don't like. I love everybody, and I'm praying for everyone. I hope you guys stay safe, and wish you all the best. So look at this use. Sets a funnel for the wall wrecker, but it gets the eagle. That's an awesome value there, just to use the wall wrecker. It takes out the eagle artillery, which then opens up the rest of this base for the hogs to come in. They're going to start trickling in now. Really, really, really effective attack. Archer Queen is still going strong. First heal comes down. Second heal, I don't think that they're going to wake up the town hall. Yep, they don't. But that's okay. There it is. It's awake now. Freeze on the town hall. So they were able to get the town hall, and now they're going to push through the rest of the base. Bitz has one more heal, which is going to be used on the Inferno Tower. If the hogs ever decide to go in, they do now. And that Inferno Tower is gone, and now there's nothing left. Archer Queen's doing her wallbreaker impression, but it's going to help finish off the rest of this base. She can take out what's left. There's plenty of hogs left for that double cannon, then they'll turn around and take out the skeletons. Archer Queen finally takes out the Barb King, and now it's a matter of cleanup. So I'm going to speed it up a little bit. And that is all she wrote. So great job there to Bitz for a great plan. I love the use of the wall wrecker. It didn't even need anything around it. Just went in and took out the eagle. Whoop, wrong button. Alright, sorry I hit a wrong button. Anyway, we're going to have one more attack, and this is number 4. This is K9. What else? Yeti Bowitch. And with the Quad Quake and a Grand Warden Walk. So just pushing into the base. Now if you look at what's open now, everything is available depending on which direction K9 comes in. I'm not going to lie. I know it's been kind of a joke with some of my videos that I don't always watch all the attacks before I do them. And it's true. So I didn't watch this one all the way through because I had a whole bunch to get through. But that Grand Warden's just doing work. Now, at some point, there's the jump. Barb King comes down along with the Siege Barracks and the Yetis. And now they can push into the base. Didn't need to be a big funnel, but it was. Royal Champion's going to start running through. She's going to help take out the Eagle here. Nice freeze on the Inferno. Inferno's about to go down. Archer Queen and Barb King are rolling through. Bowlers are bouncing on the Eagle. Now, if you look, the Eagle's gone. And so look at what's left. I mean, gosh, there's not a whole lot left on this base. That Archer Queen's going to get the single target Inferno and not even have to use her ability. Really, really nice entry point here. There's a lot of expos down here, but you're going to have the Royal Champion come down and help take those out. Those healers are keeping up the Yeti down here. So it's all distracted, and that Royal Champion's going to be able to take everything out, as you will see here. Plus some Yeti Mites bouncing through. And look at this mass coming down here to take everything out as well. They're going to wreck everything once they get down here to the bottom. And very effective attack. Feels like once the main thrust got going, it was very quick. So good job there, K9. And so that's all she wrote. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll look at day 5. Look at day 6, and we have several attacks here. The first one is from Mrs. Bitz. This is Bits and Pieces. And Bitz was really proud of this attack. He DM'd me trying to get me to make sure I showcase this one. Not the highest level base, not the best design base, obviously. But as you will see, this base gets wrecked and a half. And I will show you why. Going to do a queen charge here. Just has her walking down the side of the base. And then once the wall wrecker is deployed, it will allow her to funnel in. CC gets pulled, you know, golems and balloons and whatnot. This is going to get taken out real soon here. It's doing. Golem's going to go down now. Or now. One of these days, now. So here comes the wall wrecker, which will funnel the Archer Queen into the base. The Barb King comes in and actually is going to help with the pathing of the Archer Queen. Watch what happens here. The Archer Queen's going to come in and is going to, along with the King and the wall wrecker, is just going to annihilate everything in this base. Freeze on that single target Inferno. Valks come out of this clan castle, or out of the wall wrecker, and the heal on those. They're going to get the town hall, and then they're going to turn around and get the single target Inferno. So just the queen charge and the siege machine alone has netted 70, I'm trying to make sure I get the number right, 76% of the base before Bitz even drops his hogs, which is an insane number. So this was his most proud moment. Bitz swags 19 hogs, the queen ability, and a heal. That is just pure and utter nonsense. So great job there, Bitz. The next one we're going to look at, if you hear a noise in the background, I am sitting in my car recording this, and then anyone that's a southerner knows that the heat this time of year is awful with the humidity. So I've got the air on. I am not driving. I just have the air on because I do not want to have to go change clothes from sweating so bad. So the next one we're going to look at is from BeerMonkey. And BeerMonkey does a hybrid here. Not the highest level base, but you can't help that. As long as the base has all the defenses expected from your town hall level, I will showcase that. So here comes the queen down. She's going to start her charge. Going to be able to get the Barbarian King here. And he's down. Lord, that was a low-level Barb King. Has a couple of super wall breakers. Here comes one, and it's going to open up the pathing. And now the Archer Queen will be able to walk in. The other one comes down as well, which will allow her to break into the next section. CC comes out, Ice Golem and Dragon, no problem. Probably could have dropped that poison a little bit quicker. Well, I don't know if BeerMonkey is just planning on saving it or what. Does not matter because it goes down. Now, BeerMonkey took a jump. I don't know as far as he got into the base with his hero charge. I don't even know if he would have needed that jump. So here comes the hybrid portion of the attack. And this base has been hollowed out pretty well, close to 50% before the hybrid portion really got going. And now they're in the core. Jump up for the Archer Queen to get into the middle. Grand Warden ability is already popped, but the Eagle is gone, and now it's a matter of cleanup. Look at how much is left. Last heal comes down. I think it comes down to BeerMonkey just forgot the poison when the CC came out, which is okay. You could use it now on the Scalies if you wanted to. And now it's just a matter of cleanup. And there we go. Really, really nice planning, effective attack there, BeerMonkey. And great job there. So the next one we're going to look at, wait a minute. What is that in the sky? It's me. Oh, hey, I was in these wars too. So this was a sucky base. And I thought about doing bats. But I was just worried about this multi-target surrounded by these wizard towers, and that I wouldn't get in deep enough to get what I wanted out of the bats. So I just decided, well, I do dragbat. It's my other one I didn't do it. So I do dragbat on this base. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I'm a dum-dum. So, poor base design. I'm thinking about my attack from the day. I wanted to come up and get that other wizard tower, but I didn't. But that's okay, because my Archer Queen, she turns and comes down, and we are going to get an air defense. And now I can start my drag portion of the attack. I wanted my dragons and my balloons funneled straight into this section here with this multi-target and the eagle, which they will in just a second. And so here they come. Balloons are raged in. Going to get the eagle now. Drop my stone slammer. It's going to take out one wizard tower. Freeze that wizard tower. Freeze that multi-target, at least to give my stuff a chance, my bats a chance to get in. And fortunately, I have so many bats that they overwhelm this multi-target inferno. So that worked out well. Plenty of dragons and bats and balloons for cleanup. Man, I had a lot of dragons left, so I don't know what I'm doing. I got a lot of attacks to show, so I'm not going to try to explain myself. Let's move on. We're going to look at number 21, and that is from Grease Monkey. And Grease Monkey is going to do an Edrag bat. I have found that I do not have as much success with Edrags and bats. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just a lack of familiarity or what, but I like just using, good old-fashioned dragons instead of the Edrags and the bats. So going to drop the Stone Slammer here with the Edrags. It's going to tank. Going to be able to get this Wizard Tower here. There's still going to be two on the backside, but I think all of the Inferno Towers are single target, which is nice. Going to be able to wreck this base. Nice rage. Going to get that Inferno Tower up there. And here come the bats now. Freeze on the Wizard Tower. Good freeze there. Allows the balloons to get them. Now just going through the rest of this base. Dragons are wrecking everything. Freeze on, I think bombs and air traps and stuff were really affecting those bats. But there's enough E-Dragons at this point that nothing is going to be left of this base. So let's speed it up a little bit to save some time. Just tornado trap. And good split there with the E-Drags to go down there and get that builder hut there. And this is going to be a wrecked base. So good job there, Grease Monkey. Oh, nope, we got another one. I'm going to run them through. And that's all she wrote. So good job there, Grease Monkey. The next one we're going to look at is from Sky. And Sky does what anybody that's a member of K-Farm knows what Sky does. Sky does Queen Charge Gobo. It's a very effective attack, especially with the way Sky plans it out and everything. So it's going to have 6 wall breakers, taking a wall wrecker. I think Sky's the one that doesn't use the wall breakers. They just use the wall wrecker, and it's pretty effective. So golems come down. Here come the wall breakers there, and they're going to help break into that section. CC comes down. Poison is down as well. And now here come the bowlers. Has 3 rages behind them. 2 now, but that's okay because it's going to wreck this base. And also has a jump as well to get into the core. Single target infernos, so they're this attack is very effective on those. Last Rage comes down, which is going to get most of the core of the base. Still has the ability for both heroes. Has corner Teslas here, and everybody knows my opinions about corner Teslas. But there's plenty on this, plenty rolling through this attack still. The healers split a little bit, which is good because it's going to keep the bowlers up. And they're going to, now they all, one's still staying on the bowlers. And it's gone. But that's okay because there's plenty left on this attack. And I'm going to speed it up a little bit because this is a slow moving attack. Luckily, those bowlers are down there to get the, hopefully they'll go down and get the Builder Hut. I'm not sure. Pops the King ability. Nope, they don't. But Sky takes 6 archers, which is always good for cleanup. Here come the archers to clean up the Builder Hut on the side. And then this main thrust of the attack will come down here and get this hidden Tesla. And that will be it. So, speed it up. And there goes the hidden Tesla. Good job there, Sky. So we have 2 more attacks from this day. The next one is going to be from MysterioBlanco. Look at number 10 here by MysterioBlanco. Mysterio does a Dragbat, really effective. As anybody that's watched my videos know, Dragbat holds a special place in my heart for being, because I was part of it when it became meta. I'd never really been a part of it back then, but I was a Town Hall 10, and you could Dragbat basically any base, even with multi-target Infernos. It was so much fun. So I'm going to do a Sui hero walk here. Going to get an air defense and a wizard tower, so that was good value. Archer Queen's going to come up here. She's going to get taken out by the Barb King and the Clan Castle, unfortunately. But that's her job to go and take some damage and do that stuff. So she's going to go down there. And now it's time, Edrag, to set the funnel for the dragons. And he's just going to start pecking away. Single target Infernos, all 3 of them on this base. You see that a lot now at like Town Hall 11 and 12 and stuff like that. Or Town Hall 12 and 13. Because of the fact that you've got the Town Hall that does multi-targets, a lot of people set their Infernos to single target because it cuts down on queen charges and stuff. So 1 Inferno tower is gone now. Going to rage in the dragons here. Going to get the Town Hall taken down. Pops the Grand Warden ability to protect the dragons from the Giga Tesla, or the Giga Bomb, excuse me. Going to get another air defense right here. Nice rage there. So just depends on where the bats are going to be coming from. The eagle is gone now as well. Here come the bats. That wizard tower is nice use of that baby dragon to tank for the wizard tower. And the bats are going to tear this section up. At least they'll get the Teslas down, because Teslas really don't have much in the way of hit points. So bats are rolling through. Going to get that last air defense. Nice freeze on the Expo. There goes the single target Inferno that remained, and now it's just a matter of cleanup. Good amount of bats left. Plenty of dragons. I think 4 or 5 dragons, maybe even 6. So good job there, MysterioBlanco. And that is all she wrote. So, and we got one more, and this is from Chongo. And Chongo does a queen walk with Yeti bowlers, as you will see here. Starting now. Here she goes rolling through. I actually like that skin for the Archer Queen. Should probably come down here and get the Royal Champion in a minute. Setting the funnel with these, with the Yetis and the Yeti and the Wizards. Yeti Mites rolling through, taking some stuff out. Jump comes down. Here comes the Archer Queen. She's going to get the Royal Champion down. Kaboom, she's gone. So now the Archer Queen can push down into that walkway there and start taking stuff out. Here comes the main thrust of the attack. freeze on the Town Hall. It's going to go down very quickly. Pops the ability to protect the troops. Nice freeze on the Eagle. Archer Queen is about to go down. Well, not yet. She's going to take out this Inferno Tower, save her healers. Look how far this thrusty attack has gone. Archer Queen is, like I said, still rolling through as well. Royal Champion's behind, helping clean everything up defensively. She'll go down soon, but that's okay. Still has a P.E.K.K.A and some wizards and a Yeti rolling around on the bottom down here. Still has a scatter shot, which could have been a major source of trouble. Archer Queen luckily hits that last jump. Yeti Mites come down, going to take out, I think this single target takes them out first. But I'm going to speed it up a little bit now. Archer Queen's going to break through the wall here. And she'll finally get to the outside now, which will allow for cleanup of the rest of the base. And that is all she wrote. So good job there, Chongo. Now we're going to move to day 7, and I just want to say right now, the recaps for CWL disappear very quickly. Basically, once it's over, you can't access them again. And so I want to apologize to everyone that I don't have a recap for yet. If I don't have a recap for you, I'm sorry. I just didn't have time to get all of them. I had to get them when I can. So the first one we're going to look at is from Bitz again. Bitz does a Queen Charge Mass Hog. Now, Bitz is a Town Hall 10, I believe, and this is a Town Hall 11. So even though it doesn't have an Eagle, Bitz is a Town Hall 10. So I felt like this was a fair representation because most of these are not even Town Hall 10 defenses anyway. So the Queen Charge is starting. The Barb King is doing his job, just kind of setting the funnel and pathing and everything for the Archer Queen. Cannon goes down. Nice rage there to keep the Queen up. Want to save that ability for as late as humanly possible. Baby Drags are still setting the funnel. Wall Wrecker is going to come down there now. It's going to push into the base. Baby Drag and the Archer Queen are going to help push it through the base. Also going to draw out the Clan Castle. Poison down. I'm going to take out that Clan Castle relatively quickly. Nice freeze to keep the Wall Wrecker up as long as possible. At least to get in there to that Inferno Tower. Rage comes down because of the Archer Queen. It draws the Valks away from the multi-target, which I think was Bitz's target there, with at least in that section. So Hogs are down. Archer Queen still doing her job. Second heal is down. And eventually there's so many Hogs are going to start overwhelming the base. All Hogs are down. Last heal is down. And here they go. So alright. Barb King is pounding on those Hogs, really making life miserable. Archer Queen's going to probably come down here around here in a second and clean up this mess, so I'll speed it up a little bit. Yep, here she comes. Still has her ability as well. Barb King was distracted by whatever wizard or archer or barb or whatever. So Archer Queen's going to take out the rest of this stuff. That multi-target's not going to be enough to stop her. And that is all she wrote. So good job there to Bitz. The next one is from me. And so this is the one where I was going to do bats, and then I changed my mind, and I will tell you why. Because I was worried about this section here, or maybe it was this part back here, was just getting in there and being able to take out the all the wizard towers effectively, along with the multi-target infernos. But luckily this was a very poor base design where the air defenses are all on corners and easily accessible to everything. So I was able to get, I'm going to get, I think one or two, I'm going to get two at least that I know of, air defenses here taken down before I even dropped my bats. And this air defense up here in this corner was easily dealt with. And now my Edrags have a pretty stable path. I'm going to drop my wall wrecker here, and that's going to take it into this air defense. Once it goes down, these balloons will come out, and I'll actually spend a rage just to get that air defense taken down, and then I freeze that. I rage the grass actually. I froze that single multi-target just to give my balloons a little bit longer to be able to take it out. And I mean, this base was pretty wrecked. I think I have 4 dragons. I think I took 6 or 7, and I have 4 left over, so I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Pretty effective there. Now it's just a matter of everything coming down here and cleaning up the rest of the base. So we have 3 more attacks. The next one is from Grease Monkey, and Grease Monkey does an Edrag bat attack. So maybe I need to do that. I see where he takes less bats, but he takes more rages. Maybe that's what I need to do from now on when I use Edrags. So whenever this attack decides to get going, as you can see, this attack only took 1.5 minutes, so it was very quick and very effective. 1:15, I take that back. So Sui Heroes here, Edrag down to set the pathing. I think it's going to be able to get this air defense here. Maybe. Nope. But Barb King is down. The Stone Slammer is down. It's going to get this Wizard Tower here. Here comes the Edrags. They're going to path into the core. Archer Queen's going to take out some stuff up top. Here come the balloons out of the Stone Slammer. At this point, that Inferno Tower is distracted, so Grease Monkey didn't really need to freeze it, but I mean, look at what's left. There's really not a whole lot left. Just that multi-target that's gone now. And so this attack is over with, and I'm going to speed it up a little bit here because that was super fast. Very, very well planned out. Good job, Grease Monkey. So we have 2 more to look at here. We're going to look at number 14, and this is from Mr. Taco. And this is a QQ Yeti Smash. Not the best walls, but that's okay. It's a quad quake. It's an octo quake as well. I mean, look at all that's opened up in that section now. So Baby Dragon to help with the funnel. Here come the P.E.K.K.A.s. P.E.K.K.A.s. It's so great to see P.E.K.K.A.s used now, because gosh, for so long they were a neglected troop, especially back when Hidden Teslas, what was it? They did like double damage to them, so you almost couldn't use them. Healers behind to keep everything up. Rage comes down, has a heal left as well. And now this base is going to get wrecked. Hogs on the back end just to help with some cleanup there. The Eagle, for whatever reason, decided the Hogs needed to be targeted, but that's okay. These Hogs are going to come in and help clean up this section with this single target Inferno. Are they going to take it out? Because, yes, that could have been a pain in the tail, an island single target Inferno on the backside. Siege Barracks dropping out P.E.K.K.A.s and Wizards. I mean, you see what's left of this base. There's not much left. Taco is dropping archers around the sides to help with cleanup and everything. Gosh, there's a lot of wizards left. Siege barracks, the hogs come out of the siege barracks now. Not a whole lot of defenses left. So giant bomb, that's okay. Wizard stays up. Here come the hogs down on the bottom to help out this section of the attack. I mean, there's plenty of cleanup now. Archer Queen, Yetis, and Grand Warden, and Pekkas, and all that stuff. So, great job there, Taco. Really nice attack, and effective as well. So, we're going to look at one more. And this is from the Dadus, I guess is how you say it. And this will be a mass Edrag attack. Fun. I never knew what I was missing until I got my barracks to where I could cook Edrags. It was amazing. I farm with them and dragons now, regular dragons. That's all I use when I farm. I used to have this method before. I called it my P-Wiz attack, my giant vapor attack with for my dark elixir and stuff, but I don't even use that anymore. So coming down here, got the Eagle artillery. These balloons are going to come get this single target inferno and take it out. The wall wrecker pops, opens up on the town hall. Going to get the town hall. Nice raids there. Grand Warden ability protects everything, and now it's just a matter of speed and getting through the base. Still has the heroes coming through the backside. Royal Champion as well. She's going to get the Inferno Tower here and just help with cleanup. So, really effective attack. I'm going to speed it up a little bit more. I'm sorry, Dadus. I normally like to play an attack in full, but I just don't have the time with what I've got to film. So there is the 3 stars. So really good job there. Like I said, I apologize to everyone for if I didn't get your attack in and showcased. I'm very, very sorry. It just kind of is what it is at this point. So I really enjoyed being with you guys in PZ2 for the week. I wish you nothing but the best. I'll see some of y'all in league play and stuff. So, great job this week, everyone. This is Wade from the Phantom Zone 2. Wishing everybody best of luck going forward, and clash on, everyone.